Hey YouTube, Jethro. So here a while back I done a little episode on Charcloth, making Charcloth for your flint and steel fire starters, and my wife threw mine away, so now I'm back down to finding me another can, which ain't gonna be hard. I've got a bunch of pellets, I just need to empty a can out. That means target practice, fun. But anyway, got another old pair of skivvies out, and today, instead of worrying about having a nice little tin to put them in, guys, another way to do this to make it real easy is aluminum foil. Just make you a nice aluminum foil packet, stick them in there, roll it over, seal your edges real tight, poke a pinhole in the middle, and we're fixing to cook supper here in a bit, so I'm going to throw them over the charcoal fire and make that. But, you know, little story to go along with that. The other day I felt kind of ill, ended up having to go to the doctor, and they stuck me in the hospital for a while. And run a bunch of tests, and they couldn't find anything. And the lady come back in, the nurse, and she told me, finally, she said, sir, I need to get a few more tests done, and the doctor's going to let you go. And I said, what are they? She says, well, I need a sample of your semen, I need a urine sample, and a stool sample. And I kind of embarrassed and asked her again. I said, what did you say? And she repeated it, and my wife sitting over in the corner had to pop in and says, oh crap, honey, just give him a pair of your underwear. Funny. Just a quick joke. But anyway, I'll wrap this stuff up, be back in a minute. Okay guys, so that's all I done. Just made a little foil packet. I put them in there and wrapped the foil around it pretty tight. Poked a little bitty hole right there in the center, and I'm gonna let it sit there. It's gonna get nice and hot. I did double my foil, but it'll still get plenty of hot. It'll probably take about 30 minutes or so, and it'll smoke all the cloth inside, and it'll turn into a charcloth, which, like I say, whenever you hit a spark on it, it catches that spark and makes it real easy to make a fire with. So when we get done, I'll unfold her and show it to you, and I gotta find another container to put it in. But back in a bit. Okay guys, here's the packet off of the grill. It done stopped smoking, so I'm fixing to open it up, shut the camera off for a second until I get it open. We'll see what the results are, if it works or not. This is the first time I've done it in an aluminum foil packet, and I'm sure it'll work if you get it sealed tight enough, but I see a little bit of brown right around the edges, so if I got too much air in there, it probably would have burnt rather than charred. We'll just check it out. Bingo. That's just exactly what I'm looking for. It looks like to this point, still got smoke coming off of it. Hope it don't ignite. I'm going to wrap it back up real quick so I don't want it just to burn. Okay, so I just folded the foil back over, and really it's a basic idea, just like give Jay Null a shout. You know, I mean, he showed a pretty good video on making charcoal. We've done something similar to that before in smaller containers. But anyway, you smother the air out and you just let it kind of bake, and I'm going to open it up after it gets cooled off, and I'll stick it in another container. And anyway, charcloth is, I mean, it's just that simple to make. There's always things to do with your old clothes, and when they get so worn out that you can't really sew or stitch or use them for a patch or anything like that, then, you know, if it's 100% cotton, here's one other way you can use them. So, Jethro out.